Sir, please start.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we, Team MahaIP, have arranged a special program that is Know Your EB Candidates from Maharashtra for CIP 2023. This program will be a perfect blend of the interchange of the thoughts between candidates and all our esteemed members from Maharashtra. I welcome today's special guest from Election Commission of Central IIP, that is Dr. Yashwant Patil, Senior Pediatrician from Nagpur. He is Election Commissioner from West Zone. I also welcome President MahaIP, Dr. Hemant Gangolia, sir. Then all the EB candidates to listen to whom we all MahaIP members are waiting. I now request Dr. Yashwant Patil, sir, to guide us with his words of wisdom. Over to you, Patil, sir. Sir, unmute kara, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Amal, for the introduction. Good afternoon to all my friends. Our friend, Honorary President, IIP Maharashtra, Dr. Hemant Gangolia, Secretary, Dr. Amol Pawar, and esteemed contestants from Maharashtra. I should not mention any name here for the Central IIP elections for 2023, and my friends, members of MahaIP, those who are on the screen and off the screen. At the outset, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the organizers for inviting me to attend this meeting of contestants from Maharashtra for Central IIP elections 2023. As you know, being an election commissioner IIP West Zone, my position here in this meeting is a neutral one. In this capacity, I would like to mention here that our e-voting process is going to start on 16th October 22 at 10 a.m. morning and will be over on 30th October 22 at 6 p.m. sharp evening. You are all are aware that the code of conduct for the election of EBM and office bearers of IIP was already circulated along with the publication of announcement of IIP elections for 2023. We expect and we hope that everybody must have gone through it. But still, it's my sincere request, you all once again go through that and follow it. This code of conduct has already started from 8th of October 22 midnight and is from 9th October 22 12 a.m. and will be over by end of election, that is 30th October 23. All contestants are requested to follow this code of conduct very strictly and sincerely. I should not go all the details of the code of conduct as we are all aware, and I have requested you to go through it again. With this, we hope and expect from you people to have a fair and flawless elections in most democratic way, and we extend our best wishes to all the contestants from Maharashtra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Yashwant Patil, sir, for your words of wisdom and to all the EB members. Now I request the President, Dr. Hemant Gangolia, sir, to wish all the EB candidates.
Thank you, Dr. Amol. Good evening and namaste to all the respected dignitaries on the dais, as well as today's chief guest, Dr. Yashwant Patil, sir. So today, this is a program where we will be listening to the thoughts of the contestants. And once again, we are in the phase of elections. And this is a exact platform where we will be able to know the thoughts of each EB or each contestants to know their vision, mission for our IAP. At the outset, the contestants, Dr. Girish Charde, Dr. Manish Jain, Dr. Sanjeev Joshi, Dr. Ramakant Patil, Dr. Pramod Kulkarni, Dr. Renu Boralkar, contesting for the Maharashtra Maharashtra, as well as Dr. Bela Verma and Dr. Jitendra Gawane for Mumbai, Thane, Navi Mumbai reserve seats. Welcome all of you. At the outset, I would like to tell all are the excellent IIPians, excellent MahaIPians working in their own field at their own potential and the capacity. And I am sure those who are the winner, they will be working for the IIP and the Maha-IIP as well as the CIP. So they will be doing the wonderful work. Each and everyone is equally equal potentials. And whatever will happen, whatever will be the results afterwards, whoever will be the winner, all are winners. And Maha-IIP is a big winner for that. And with that, we will listen to your thoughts and what is your missions. And this is a platform where we will having listening to everybody, as well as I think so lots of MahaIPs would have joined YouTube live, so they have the crystal clear thoughts to go for the voting process. With that, all the best wishes to all the contestants, and I'm sure you are working hard for the everything, and let us go for these elections, and all the best wishes to all the contestants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Sir, for your words. Now, then I will request now Dr. Samir Dalwai Sir, who is a treasurer of Central IIP, to have few words. Samir Sir. Samir Sir.
Sir, mute nahi hai.
Next, I will request Dr. Narendra Naniwadekar Sir, EB Central IIP 2022, to have a few words.
Hey, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not in a position to start the video because I'm outside.
Okay.
First
Yes,
of
sir.
all, congratulations and wishing all the EB candidates all the best. I'm sure this election will be fought in the most friendly manner with a lot of camaraderie, as has been done in last few years in Maharashtra. And may the best candidate win. And I wish all the luck to all the candidates. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Then I will request Dr. Sanjay Deshmukh Sir, EB Central IIP 2022, to guide us.
So, good evening all. सर्वप्रथम महाआयपीचे मी अभिनंदन करतो की त्यांनी हा प्लॅटफॉर्म मागच्या 2 वर्षापासून सुरू केलेला आहे की आपल्या महाराष्ट्रामधून जे काय महाआयपीमध्ये आपले महाआयपीचे जे धुरंधर कार्यकर्ते जे सेंट्रल आयपीमध्ये आपली सेवा देऊ इच्छितात. So this is a best platform to discuss, to know their vision and their projection for Maharashtra IIP to Central IIP. So for Maharashtra region, my best wishes to all the candidates, Dr. Girish Cherde, Dr. Manish Jain sir, Dr. Sanjeev Joshi sir, Dr. Renu Borakal madam, Dr. Vinayak Patki sir, Dr. Ramakant Patil sir and Dr. Pramod Kulkarni sir. I'm fortunate to work with Pramod sir and Ramakant sir. And for the Mumbai region, Bela Verma madam and Dr. Jitendra Gawane, all the best. Maharashtra IIP will be support you all on your big success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanjay sir. Now about today's program, we have total 9 candidates who are contesting from Maharashtra for Executive Board Central IIP 2023. Out of that, 2 candidates are from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai and Thane region, and the number of vacancies are 1. And 7 candidates are from rest of Maharashtra, and the number of vacancies are 4. Now we'll start one by one from Navi Mumbai.
Dr. Amol,
Mumbai.
Dr. Amol,
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Amol, please, Dr. Amol, extremely sorry, I missed the name of Dr. Vinayak Patki. So please, Dr. Vinayak Patki, don't mind. So you
Thank you,
are
sir.
also one of the contestants. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
carry on, go ahead. Mama.
And the time allotted for each candidate is 6 minutes max. So keep check on the timing also. To speak about each candidate will speak out their achievements, their vision, and will appeal to all MahaIP members why they should vote for them. So let us start from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai and Thane region. And the first candidate is Dr. Bela Verma ma'am. She is a senior pediatrician from Mumbai. Over to you, Bella ma'am.
नमस्कार, माझे सर्व आदरणीय सिनियर्स व प्रिय मित्र मैत्रिणींनो. डॉक्टर हेमंत गांगोलिया सर, महाआयपी प्रेसिडेंट, तसेच ऑनरी सेक्रेटरी डॉक्टर अमोल पवार यांनी मला माझे विचार सर्वांसमोर प्रकट करण्याची अनमोल संधी दिली आहे. त्याबद्दल मी त्यांचे मनापासून आभार मानते आहे. I would like to share a little bit of my personal life, my professional life, my vision in the little time that is allotted to me. माझा जन्म महाराष्ट्रातील खडकवासला नॅशनल डिफेन्स अकॅडमी ट्रेनिंग सेंटर फॉर मिलिटरी हॉस्पिटल मध्ये झालेला होता, पुणेमध्ये. माझे वडील भारतीय नौसेना मध्ये कमांडर ऑफिसर होते. त्यांनी इंडो चायना वॉर तसंच इंडो बांगलादेश वॉर मध्ये सहभागी होऊन देश सेवा केली आहे. देशासाठी अहोरात्र लढले आहेत. त्यांच्यामध्ये असलेली देशभक्तीची आत्मसात माझ्यामध्ये आहे. माझ्या वडिलांसारखीच मी मेहनती, कार्यप्रती समर्पण, एकनिष्ठ व शिस्तप्रिय आहे. मी सध्या जे हॉस्पिटल येथे बालरोग चिकित्सा शास्त्र विभागात प्राध्यापक व विभाग प्रमुख म्हणून कार्यरत आहे. गेले 27 वर्षापासून अविरत वैद्यकीय सेवा करत आहे. तसंच अंडर ग्रॅज्युएट, पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट गाईड आहे. DNB आणि PhD एक्झामिनर आहे. मेडिकल कॅम्प्स मी दर वर्षांना गेले 25 वर्षापासून मुंबई आणि महाराष्ट्रातील मी सगळे मेडिकल कॅम्प्स मध्ये सहभाग घेतला आहे. अचीवमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग मुंबई IIP, I am ex-treasurer 2013-2016, that is 4 years. I am the ex-president 2018 and 19, and probably the only local branch president to have had the rare privilege of organizing 2 pedicons in Mumbai, that is in 2019 and in 2021. So I must be one of the rarest of local organizing secretaries and president who has had the privilege to do that. Apart from that, I have organized national conferences like the RESPECON 2015, the NCDP MBCon 2017, the iconic MBCon again in 2019. That means I organized 2 national conferences in 1 year, and that also just 4-5 months apart. And also the state conference Mahapedicon in 2014. Therefore, these are my contributions to Mumbai IIP, which I have continued in spite of not being the office bearer for the last so many years. I have worked very closely with the 5 presidents and helped them in all the scientific and academic programs. For the Maha IIP, I was an EB member for 2 years and an honorary EB member for 1 year. I have worked very closely with the state president, the secretary, and the vice president of the West Zone, Dr. Shekhar Dabadkar sir, Dr. Chetan Shah sir, and I have and the president also, Dr. Khalatkar sir. I think Vasant sir. So in the central IP, my contributions are that I have contributed to Dr. Piyush Mental Guidelines, 1 chapter on nutrition. I have contributed 1 section on the prevention of child abuse in the girl-child module by the IIP Women's branch. I have also contributed to the common problems faced by the pediatrician in clinical practice 24/7. The entire module has been contributed by me and my colleagues from IIP Mumbai. I'm a faculty of several IIP President Action Plans like the NTEP, the NCECD, the 24/7 Common Problems, and the Fever Module 98.5. I was the member of several committees in the Central IIP, and I have done the assigned work given to me by the president of my IIP to the best of my ability. During the COVID pandemic, I was a member of the Maharashtra State Pediatric COVID Task and contributed to the management and of the COVID-affected children in the module. And we have trained medical officers and pediatricians all over the state through webinars. I was also the in charge of the COVID ward of St. George Hospital, where we had more than 200 admissions, and surprisingly, we had only 10 deaths. So that speaks to volumes of our good care that we took of the COVID-affected children in our hospital. Coming to my vision, I want to reach out to the remotest areas of Maharashtra to improve the healthcare services of the children who are in need of them. In 2020, the Bal Swasthya Abhiyan program was conceptualized by the then President, Dr. Jayant Pandrikar, Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Sadachar, and many more MAHA-IP members to reach out to these children in each district by providing them specialist care through our pediatricians. However, we all know that the pandemic struck and the lockdown started, and the program took a back seat. I wish to revive this program again and work towards helping in improving the healthcare services and referrals of the critically sick children. We had then met the state health minister, we had met the director of health services, and they had all agreed to our plan. Since I am in a government service, I have seen poverty and misery from close quarters, and my heart always beats for these poor children. I want to do something good for them and reach out the best health services by doing medical camps to improve the referral services so that these critically ill children can be saved. Also, I'm a compulsive teacher, and I am well connected to all the medical institutes, district hospitals, PHCs, sub-centers, and therefore would like to take training workshops for all medical officers and pediatricians in basic neonatal and pediatric care with the help of MAHA-IEP and the Central IEP, so that our fellow pediatricians benefit through the knowledge. We already had a rotational 6-month training program for medical officers through the NHM in Mumbai, and we have trained these medical officers. Several pediatricians who are in the remote areas are not able to attend CME's workshop conferences in the cities physically. During the pandemic, the online webinars proved to be a boon as DIP reached to each one in every corner of Maharashtra and India. Many of them have requested me that all such programs should be telecast directly to them, or also they should get a recording, and I will strive towards working for this with the MAHA-IEP as well as the Central IEP. The other thing I would like to enforce is the mandatory newborn screening at all government general hospitals, which is not available to us even now. And therefore, this becomes, I would approach all the stakeholders to at least make the minimum newborn screening test available to all of us. And I would appeal to all the stakeholders to help the government and general hospitals. Coming to the charity work, apart from helping my poor patients, I support an old couple financially every month who have nobody to look after them. Their only granddaughter is my patient, but now she has been placed in a girl's home. But monthly I support this couple. I also support 2 college-going children from their 10th and 12th standard. I give their annual fees for their college, and I would like to see that they do good professional education. And she's a single mother who approached me for the education of her children. Apart from that, I have 2 medical MD students under me. One has passed out her MD last year. She suddenly lost her father and she was in financial crisis. And right now I have a 3rd-year student whose father is very poor. They are below the poverty line, and I am supporting her for her education. I have 37 publications in all the peer-reviewed journals. And as I have said, I have been an active member for reaching out academic services everywhere. I believe that success cannot be achieved without discipline and hard work. And that is what I am made for. And I would like to continue to work for the MAHA-IEP and my fellow pediatricians. I wish all the best to all my colleagues. And in the end, I would only like to say that I would like to extend my clinical experience, my community work, my administrative qualities to the welfare of children of our state and our country. And I request you all to kindly vote for me and give me this opportunity to be a vital link between the pediatricians, the MAHA-IEP, and the Central IEP. महापुरुषांची व संतांची भूमी असलेल्या या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये माझा जन्म झाला असून माझी जन्मभूमी व कर्मभूमी ही महाराष्ट्रच आहे. अशा या महान पवित्र भूमीला मला गर्व आहे. जय महाराष्ट्र, जय हिंद.
Thank you, Bella ma'am, for speaking out and sharing your vision. And next, I will request second candidate from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai and Thane region, Dr. Jitendra B. Gavane, who is a senior pediatrician from Navi Mumbai. Over to you, Gavane sir.
धन्यवाद. सन्माननीय व्यासपीठ, MAHA-IEP प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर हेमंत गांगुलिया सर, डॉक्टर अमोल सर सेक्रेटरी MAHA-IEP, डॉक्टर यशवंत पाटील सर इलेक्शन कमिशनर, आणि माझ्या सोबत इलेक्शनला थांबलेले सगळे फेलो कंटेस्टंट्स आणि सिनियर्स आणि कलिग्स आणि मित्रांनो, माझं नाव डॉक्टर जितेंद्र गव्हाणे आहे. आय एम अ प्रोफेसर अँड PICU हेड इन MGM मेडिकल कॉलेज नवी मुंबई. माझं मूळचं गाव लातूर आहे. माझं स्कूलिंग आणि ज्युनियर कॉलेज लातूर मधूनच झालेलं आहे. त्यानंतर मी मेडिकल एज्युकेशनसाठी मुंबईतल्या JJ हॉस्पिटलला आणि ग्रँट मेडिकल कॉलेजला ऍडमिशन घेतली आणि अंडर ग्रॅज्युएट अँड पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट मी तिथून कम्प्लीट केलेलं आहे. आता मी MGM मेडिकल कॉलेजमध्ये प्रोफेसर आहे आणि मला 18 वर्षाचा टीचिंग अनुभव आहे. There are 34 publications, national and international, to my credit, with many citations, and I have contributed to many chapters in the book. मी DNB, MD, DCH, CPS या सगळ्या विविध एक्झामचा एक्झामिनर म्हणून सुद्धा कार्यरत असतो. I am a trainer for various IAP modules. I am a trainer for IAP ALS since many years, आणि मी AHA PALS instructor सुद्धा आहे. I have been declared recipient of FIAP from Central IAP for year 2022, and I have received Medical Excellence Award from the Indian Medical Association. I have served IAP at various capacities, right from grassroots worker since last 15 years in Navi Mumbai IAP. त्याच्यानंतर मी एक्झिक्युटिव्ह मेंबर ऑफ नवी मुंबई IAP झालो. त्यानंतर जॉईंट सेक्रेटरी, ट्रेजरर, सेक्रेटरी, आणि शेवटी मी मागच्या 3 वर्षापासून मागच्या महिन्यापर्यंत मी प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ नवी मुंबई IAP होतो. यावर्षी मी मागच्या महिन्यापर्यंत EB ऑफ महाराष्ट्र IAP पण होतो, आणि यावेळेस मला डायनामिक प्रेसिडेंट आणि सेक्रेटरी बरोबर काम करण्याचा चांगला अनुभव मिळाला. I was a member of governing council of DIAP this year till last month. As a president of IAP Navi Mumbai, I was a trailblazer for online teaching, providing the uninterrupted academic phase throughout last 3 years, which everyone has witnessed. I brought who's who of pediatrics and doyens of pediatrics from various corners of the India and the world, and to your doorsteps, to your mobiles, and at comfort of your home you could watch them. I launched one of the best pediatric online YouTube channel with our branch, with 3,300 active national and international subscribers, which is helping students and practitioners right from for their day-to-day studies as well as the practice. I brought many laurels to the branch in last 3 years, right from Breast Branch Awards continuously for 2 years at state level and the national level, to many other awards to the branch. I was also a pediatric COVID task force active member in COVID pandemic, and we all worked together for teaching, making the module, and dissipating the knowledge to entire Maharashtra in difficult times when there was no clear-cut guidelines. So public awareness campaign सुद्धा मी रन केलेला आहे at various print medias as well as AV media, not just during COVID but during MR drive आणि त्याच्या अगोदर various health issues जेव्हा यायचे. मी मागच्या 10 वर्षापासून आमच्या नवी मुंबई म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशनचा नवी मुंबई सिटी टास्क फोर्स मेंबर आहे आणि ऍक्टिव्हली हेल्थ ऍक्टिव्हिटीज म्हणून काम करतो. पुढे आता मला जर संधी मिळाली तर आय वॉन्ट टू बी अ व्हॉइस ऑफ अ कॉमन IAPN इन महाराष्ट्र. बऱ्याच आपले कॉमन पिडियाट्रिशियन्स आहेत महाराष्ट्रामध्ये ज्यांना एक दुवा असण्याची गरज आहे फ्रॉम लोकल ब्रँच टू द सेंट्रल IAP, आणि हा दुवा मी बनण्याचं माझं मानस आहे. I want to bridge the link between the common member for various reasons, for their academic needs, their personal needs, right from changing their credentials to the central IAP office, to social welfare, or to academic any program they want from the central IAP, allotting the modules. So I want to be a voice of them in a central IAP, and as I stay in close proximity to the central IAP, it will be very easy to get the follow-up also from the central office. माझ्या सर्वांना माझी असं अपील आहे की तुम्ही मेरिट्सवर हे करून मला वोट द्यावं, आणि मी माझ्या को कॉन्टेस्टंटला बेस्ट ऑफ लक विश करून माझे शब्द थांबवतो. धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू जितू सर. अतिशय
शब्दात तुम्ही तुमचं म्हणून नवी मुंबई ठाणे रिजनचे 2 कंटेस्टंट होते ते झालेले आहेत. आता आपण पुढे वळूया. नाउ विल गो टू रेस्ट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र अँड फर्स्ट कॅन्डिडेट इज डॉक्टर गिरीश चरडे हु इज द सिनियर पीडियाट्रिशियन फ्रॉम नागपूर IIT. So over to you, Girish sir.
Yeah, thank you, Amol sir. Thank you, everyone. आदरणीय इलेक्शन कमिशन महाराष्ट्र IIP, आपल्यामध्ये सगळे उपस्थित कॅन्डिडेट्स, माझे सगळे मित्र, आदरणीय टीचर्स आणि IPN जे सगळ्या महाराष्ट्रात आज आपल्याला पाहत आहेत. माझ्याबद्दल सांगायला फारसं असं काही नाहीये. मी नागपुरात प्रॅक्टिस करतो गत 18 वर्षापासून. माझं शिक्षण गव्हर्नमेंट मेडिकल कॉलेज 96 बॅच. मी प्रॉपर अत्यंत दुर्गम भाग जो महाराष्ट्राचा शेवटचा जिल्हा आहे, गडचिरोली आणि चंद्रपूर या भागातून येतो. कदाचित आपण त्या भागात आलाही असाल. त्या भागाची अवस्था आणि परिस्थिती कुपोषणाच्या बाबतीत महाराष्ट्रभर आमचा जिल्हा त्या बाबतीत अग्रगण्य असा मानला जातो. तिथे काम करताना अनेक अनुभव आम्हाला आले. मेडिकल ऑफिसर म्हणून 2005 ते 2007 या काळात नक्षलाईट एरियामध्ये जिमालगट्टा म्हणून एक परिसर आहे, त्या भागात मी सेवा दिली. त्यानंतर नागपूरला गव्हर्नमेंट मेडिकल कॉलेज आणि त्याच्यानंतर इंदिरा गांधी मेडिकल कॉलेजमध्ये DCH करण्याचं भाग्य प्राप्त झालं. नायर हॉस्पिटलला अर्चना खेर मॅडम होत्या, त्या माझ्या गाईड होत्या. काही दिवस मी तिथे माझ्या DCHच्या कोर्सच्या दरम्यान मी तिथे थांबलेलो. मुंबईचा जो परिसर आहे तो अनुभव लक्षात घेता तिथे काही दिवस काम केल्यानंतर मी परत नागपूरला आलो आणि आपली स्वतःची प्रॅक्टिस सुरू केली. इथे आल्यानंतर इंडिव्हिज्युअल प्रॅक्टिस करता करता असं वाटलं की कंबाईन प्रॅक्टिस मध्ये यावं, आणि म्हणून आम्ही एक साधारणतः 20 लोकांचा जो ग्रुप तयार केला आणि न्यू हेल्थ सिटी हॉस्पिटलचा मी आता डायरेक्टर आहे. आमचं 150 बेडेड क्रिटिकल केअर पीडियाट्रिक एक्सक्लुझिव्हली हॉस्पिटल विथ ऑल द अम्युनिटीज अंडर वन रूफ त्याला म्हणता येईल. पीडियाट्रिक कार्डिओलॉजी, नेफ्रोलॉजी अँड ऑल द ब्रांचेस वी हॅव राईट नाव. कोविड मध्ये आम्ही हे सगळे हॉस्पिटल्सला ऍक्टिव्हेट केलं ऍज पर द रूल्स अँड गाईडलाईन्स फ्रॉम गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र अँड कोविड टास्क फोर्स. ऍडल्ट कोविड आम्ही तिथे पण काम केलं, आपली सेवा दिली. Simultaneously, in a group practice, we have started 3 COVID hospitals and working with them, giving counseling and त्यावेळेला सगळं काही ब्लॉक असल्यामुळे e-learning प्लॅटफॉर्म वरनं आम्ही जितकं काउन्सिलिंग करता आलं तेवढं केलं आणि प्रयत्न केला की लोकांना किती मदत करता येईल. मेनी मोर कॅम्प्स, स्कूल एज्युकेशन प्रोग्राम्स, मेन्स्ट्रुअल हायजीन साठी मी जास्त आणि त्या केसेस बद्दल आम्ही खूप अवेअर, कारण माझ्या मुलीला स्वतःला जेव्हा त्रास जास्त झाला होता तेव्हा वी कम अप विथ द आयडियाज अँड 4-5 अवर फ्रेंड्स was working in the technical field like IIT Kharagpur, IIT Madras. We come together and we make a wonderful Mukti म्हणून एक पॅड आम्ही लॉन्च केलं. दॅट इज कम्प्लिटली बायोडिग्रेडेबल पॅड आहे आणि लवकरच त्याच्याबद्दलची माहिती आम्ही पूर्ण महाराष्ट्रातल्या IPNsना पोहोचवायची व्यवस्था आदरणीय अमोल सर आणि हेमंत गंगोलिया सर आहेतच, त्यांच्या माध्यमातून करायचा प्रयत्न करूया. माझ्याबद्दल सांगायचं झालं तर मी 2015ला IIP सेक्रेटरी म्हणून काम केलेलं. त्याच्या पहिले मी EP मेंबर म्हणून होतो. IIPशी जे जुळणं झालं नागपूरशी ते 2007 पासूनच आहे. सतत EB मेंबर म्हणून किंवा कोणत्या ना कोणत्या स्वरूपात जी नागपूर IIPने जबाबदारी दिली त्याला पूर्ण करण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. 2012 NCPID पहिली कॉन्फरन्स होती, नॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स. त्याच्यात मला ट्रेझरर म्हणून काम करण्याचा भाग्य प्राप्त झालं आणि त्याप्रमाणे त्याला न्याय देण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. 2013ला नागपुरात महापिडिकॉन झाली, त्याच्यात पण मी कन्व्हिनर म्हणून त्या भूमिकेत होतो. 2015ला जेव्हा मी सेक्रेटरी IIP नागपूर होतो त्यावेळेला न्यूरोपेडिकॉन ही नॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स आमच्याकडे झाली आणि न्यूरोपेडिकॉन ही सगळ्यांच्या हृदयात राहणारी कॉन्फरन्स होती. सगळ्यांनी पाहिलं की न्यूरोपेडिकॉन कॉन्फरन्स मध्ये छोट्याशा गावामध्ये सुद्धा मोठ्या प्रमाणात आम्ही लोकांना आणि येणाऱ्या डेलिगेट्सला त्या दुविधा होणे, त्यांना त्रास होणे याचा प्रयत्न पूर्ण केला आणि इट वॉज अ मेमोरेबल कॉन्फरन्स फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. त्याच्यानंतरची जी कॉन्फरन्स होती, जी मोठी होती, जी इंटरनॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स कोम्हाडची झाली 2016ला, त्याच्यात पण मी जॉईंट सेक्रेटरी पोस्टसाठी त्यांनी निवड केली होती. 2018ला परत आमच्याकडे पेडिकॉन झाली, जी सगळ्यात मोठी नॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स होती, आणि त्यावेळेला कन्व्हेनर म्हणून काम करण्याचं भाग्य प्राप्त झालं. आणि प्रत्येक वेळेला आयपीने दिलेल्या भूमिकेत मी कुठे ना कुठे आपली खारीचा वाटा उचलताना सगळ्यांना मदत करण्याचा प्रयत्न माझ्याकडून राहिलेला आहे. आयपी नागपूरला असो, आयपी महाआयपीला असो, आयपीच्या कोणती पण ब्रांच विदर्भात असेल, महाराष्ट्रात, मराठवाडा आणि मुंबई आणि रेस्ट ऑफ द मुंबई, सगळीकडे ज्या ज्या भूमिकेत मला आयपीनी आणि आयपीएन्सनी पाहायचा आग्रह केला, त्या भूमिकेत मी राहिलो. 2015ची एक गोष्ट आम्हाला आठवते की गाव की बात आयपी के साथ, आणि हा जो मेन आणला होता त्यावेळेचे जे प्रेसिडेंट होते, नॅशनल प्रेसिडेंट, कोणाचं नाव घ्यायला इथे मनाई केली म्हणून मी ते घेऊ शकत नाही, पण त्यावेळेच्या ज्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये आपल्याला सांगितलं होतं ते आम्ही पाचगाव म्हणून इथे गाव दत्तक घेतलेलं. आताही त्या गावाचे मुलांचं आरोग्य सांभाळण्याची जबाबदारी असते. इथे लेह लद्दाखचे मुलं असतात आमच्याकडे जे शिकायला येतात, त्या हनुमान प्रसारक मंडळ किंवा इथे आमच्याकडे ईश्वर देशमुख व्यायाम शाळा आणि बाकी जे स्पोर्ट्स एज्युकेशनसाठी येतात, त्या मुलांची पालकत्व घेण्याचं दायित्व माझ्याकडे आहे. इथे अरुणाचल प्रदेशच्या मुली येतात ज्या इथे शिकण्याकरता ऑप्टिमेट्रिकचा कोर्स असेल किंवा अजून अनेक छोटे छोटे कोर्सेस त्याच्यामध्ये येतात. व्हेरियस चॅप्टर मध्ये काम करण्याचं मला संधी मिळाली. त्याच्यात न्यूरोलॉजी चॅप्टर मध्ये मी ईबी मेंबर म्हणून होतो 2016-17ला. त्याच्यानंतर इन्फेक्शियस चॅप्टर, अडोलेन्सेंट हेल्थ अकॅडमी मध्ये इन्फेक्शियस चॅप्टर, आणि अशा अनेक चॅप्टर मध्ये ईबी म्हणून काम करायचं भाग्य प्राप्त झालेलं आहे. सगळेजण आपलेच आहे, सगळे मित्रच आहे. कम्युनिटी पिडियाट्रिक्स साठी मी थोडंसं जास्त अट्रॅक्शन आहे. सोशल पिडियाट्रिक्स साठी आय एम नॉट अ हार्डकोर अकॅडमिशियन. मी मेडिकल कॉलेजला टीचर पण सध्या नाही आहे. माझी प्रायव्हेट प्रॅक्टिस आहे. ऑलमोस्ट माझे 2 हॉस्पिटल्स रनिंग आहे, आणि कम्युनिटी पिडियाट्रिक्स साठी काहीतरी करावं म्हणून आम्ही काम करतो. याच्यामध्ये आम्ही सरकारसोबत समन्वय साधतो, आणि त्यातनं आम्ही ह्युमन मिल्क बँक, पहिली ह्युमन मिल्क बँक जी आम्ही आणली ती डागा हॉस्पिटलला आली. त्याच्यासाठी राजेश टोपे सर त्यावेळेचे आरोग्यमंत्री होते, त्यांना आम्ही विनंती केली की आम्हाला या 47 वर्षामध्ये एक पण ह्युमन मिल्क बँक नव्हतं. त्यातले आमचे विदर्भाचे कलिग्स आणि माझे टीचर आदरणीय तिवारी सर यांनी भरपूर मदत केलेली, आणि या सगळ्या बाबतींमध्ये काम करताना पुढे जाण्याकरता विजन म्हणून आम्ही काही स्पेशल गोष्टी ठेवलेल्या की आपल्या पिडियाट्रिशियनला कोविडमध्ये जे त्रास झाला, फायनान्शियली ते तुटले, फायनान्शियली स्टॅबिलिटी कशी यांना देता यावी याच्याकरता आम्ही फायनान्शियल म्युच्युअल फंड्स मध्ये असतील किंवा अजून काही गोष्टी असतील याचे क्लासेस सुद्धा थोड्याफार प्रमाणात चालू केलेले आहेत. आणि साईड बाय बिझनेस अजून काय करता येईल याच्याकरता पण आम्ही फायनान्शियल एक्सपर्ट्सची मदत घेत असतो. माझं जे काही सुपर स्पेशालिटी मध्ये तेवढं इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट नाहीये, पण जे लोकल लेवलला आपण काम करू इच्छितो की येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये न्यूट्रिशन अत्यंत भेडसावणारा भाग आहे, त्याच्याकरता फूड म्युझियमची आम्ही मागणी केलेली आहे. ऑनरेबल हेल्थ मिनिस्टर मनसुख भाई असतील किंवा ज्यांच्याकडे हे डिपार्टमेंट आहे, इराणींना आम्ही भेटलो होतो, आणि फूड म्युझियमचं सुद्धा स्वप्न आहे की नागपूर द्यावं. नागपूरचा एक चौक बालगोपाल चौक म्हणून ओळखला जावा अशी आम्ही विनंती सुद्धा केलेली आहे. दिवस लहानसाठी काम करता आम्ही कमिशनरांचे मुलं पाहतो, आणि त्यांनी विनंती केली की तुम्ही अशा प्रकारचं एक चौक आमच्या जे पुढे पण आम्ही अशा अनेक कामांमध्ये आयपीला जिथे जिथे सकारात्मक भूमिकेत मदत करायची वेळ आली त्या भूमिकेत मी राहील.
गिरीश सर
आणि माझ्या सर्वांना शुभेच्छा आहेत. सगळ्यांना मनपूर्वक अभिनंदन, शुभेच्छा. या, थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. थँक्स फॉर गिव्हिंग दिस अपॉर्च्युनिटी.
थँक्यू सर. पुढचे कॅन्डिडेट आहेत डॉक्टर मनीष अजित जैन, सिनियर पीडियाट्रिशियन फ्रॉम वर्धा. ओव्हर टू यू मनीष सर. काइंडली स्टार्ट. You will get 6 minutes max. अनम्यूट करा सर.
सर अनम्यूट करा.
अनम्यूट करा आणि परत स्टार्ट करा.
ओके. सगळ्यांना महात्मा गांधी आणि आचार्य विनोबा भावेची धरती म्हणजे सेवाग्राम. नमस्कार. मी डॉक्टर मनीष जैन. माझा जे जन्म सेवाग्रामलाच झालेला आहे, आणि सध्या मी NGIMS सेवाग्राम महात्मा गांधी इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल सायन्सेसला प्रोफेसर आणि हेड म्हणून कार्यरत आहे आणि मागचे 22 वर्षापासून मी फक्त टीचिंग मध्ये आहे. माझी अजून कुठली क्लिनिक किंवा कुठे माझं असोसिएशन नाही आहे. आणि IAP ची माझे जे संबंध आहे, मी बरेच प्रोग्राम मध्ये IAP चे पार्टिसिपेट केलं आहे. त्यामध्ये पाल्स सगळ्यात इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, मग NRP आहे, NSSK आहे, हेल्पिंग बेबीज ब्रीद आहे, अजून काही प्रोग्राम्स आहे. बट यापैकी IAP ALS BLS, that is PALS program, and NRP, these two programs are very very close to my heart. आणि मी मागचे 18 years पासून I am working in PALS group and NRP group, and that is my passion. And I have conducted various workshops all over the Maharashtra as far as PALS and NRP is concerned. And as a part of Team NRP, I saw to it that Maharashtra remains on the top of the list as far as the number of advanced NRP and basic NRP courses conducted. And we saw to it that Maharashtra remains on the top. Similarly, for PALS group also, we saw to it that BLS ALS group of Maharashtra, that remains the top throughout the country, and we did that. And as far as my love for BLS is basic NRP is concerned, I introduced a new innovation in undergraduate training. Probably फक्त आमचं डिपार्टमेंट असं आहे पूर्ण इंडियामध्ये जिकडे प्रत्येक अंडर ग्रॅज्युएटला बेसिक NRP कोर्स कंपल्सरी केला आहे. 2 दिवसाचा वर्कशॉप घेतो आणि प्रत्येक जे अंडर ग्रॅज्युएट स्टुडंट आहेत त्यांना फायनल इयर मध्ये आम्ही we make it sure that they learn how to provide effective bag and mask ventilation. With that skill transfer, that is being done for almost last 20 years. So this is my, and I was a central IEP, central EB member in 2015. And me teaching मध्ये असून माझा रिसर्च मध्ये खूप इंटरेस्ट आहे. And I have been working very closely with various agencies like WHO, UNICEF, ICMR, and National Institute of Epidemiology. And some major studies that I have participated is India polio study. Another major study was we did on JEE epidemiology. Uske following which the government accepted our recommendation for application of JEE vaccine in various districts of Maharashtra as routine immunization, and that has been started. I have been collaborating with WHO for last 10 years for making guidelines on birth defect surveillance as well as stillbirth surveillance, and that has been implemented all over the country. And as far as the number of workshops organized, I have been organizing PALS and NRP workshop routinely at our college, but I have not been able to do this for last 2 years because of this COVID pandemic. And if the mission why I want to contest this election is, basic reason is I have very affinity for PG teaching. I have been in teaching whole my life. So if we see that there are many of the programs of central IAP, like IAP ALS, NRP, point of care improvement workshops. We have ECD now. We are learning ECD at age of 50. There are various quality improvement programs, point of care workshops. So why not to implement these workshops at the PG curriculum? So what I want to do basically is through IAP, I want to pressurize NMC that these kinds of workshops should be made compulsory a part of PG curriculum rather than they start learning this after 20 years of passing their MD, so that we have better postgraduate quality when they pass, and hence we have a better future for our children of the country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Manish sir, for keeping your speech in time. Then now I will request Dr. Pramod Kulkarni sir, senior pediatrician from Pune. Pramod sir.
मनापासून नमस्कार सर्व माननीय सेंट्रल IAP, महा IAP आणि माझ्या सहकारी मित्रांना आणि माझे मतदार सगळ्यात महत्वाचे यावेळेला त्या सर्वांना मनापासून नमस्कार. मी प्रमोद मधुकर कुलकर्णी, मी मूळचा भोर पुणे जिल्ह्यातील एका छोट्या तालुका प्लेस मधला आहे. 10वी पर्यंत माझं शिक्षण तिथं झालं. त्याच्यावर माझ्या शाळेमध्ये आई वडील माझे शिक्षक होते माध्यमिक. ते झाल्यावरती मी सोलापूरला गेलो. तिथून 11वी 12वी याच्यामध्ये संगमेश्वर कॉलेजमध्ये करून MBBS आणि MD दोन्ही केलं. ते वैशंपायन मेमोरियल मेडिकल कॉलेजमध्ये केलं. 1989 मध्ये MD पूर्ण झाल्यानंतर मी माझ्या मूळ गावी भोर येथे प्रॅक्टिस करता गेलो. गेले 28 वर्ष तिथं मी स्वतःचं छोटंसं हॉस्पिटल माझ्या पत्नी बरोबर चालवत होतो आणि बालरुग्णांची सेवा तेथील केलेली आहे. त्यावेळेला मला ग्रामीण भागातील समस्या, बालरुग्णांच्या समस्या, लोकांच्या समस्या आणि बाल आरोग्याविषयी ज्या काही प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत ते सगळे त्याची जाणीव झाली. मी 1990 पासूनच IIPच्या सर्व कार्यक्रमामध्ये उत्स्फूर्तरित्या भाग घेतला. अर्थातच सुरुवातीला आषाढी पंढरी राष्ट्रीय अधिवेशन तसंच राज्य अधिवेशन केलेलं. ते दरवेळेला एक डेलिगेट म्हणूनच केलं. त्याच्यानंतर गेल्या 10 वर्षामध्ये राज्य IIP स्तरावरती मला संधी मिळाली आणि मी माझ्या परीने जे काही शक्य होतं ते चांगलं काम तुमच्या पुढे मांडलेलं होतं त्यावेळेला. पुणे IIP मध्ये मी गेल्या 8 वर्षापासून सक्रिय आहे आणि याच्यामध्ये कार्यकारिणीमध्ये आहे. 2016ची NCPID, 2017ची महापेडिकॉन, त्याच्यानंतर 2019चे रेस्पिकॉन आणि त्यानंतरच्या काही कॉन्फरन्सेस मला सद्भाग्य मिळालं. माझ्या सहकाऱ्यांमुळे यशही मिळालं ते मॅनेजिंग कमिटीमध्ये, विशेष करून सायंटिफिक कमिटीचं काम करण्याचं. माझ्या शिक्षणाच्या काळामध्ये मी अजून काही त्यानंतर शिक्षणाविषयीची आवड आणि शिकवण्याविषयीची आवड ही दोन जोपासल्या करता नंतर 2011 साली भारतामधून MRCPCH ही UKची डिग्री मिळवली. त्यानंतर 2015 ते 2013 ते 2015 ऑक्सफर्ड येथील ऑक्सफर्ड युनिव्हर्सिटीची डिप्लोमा इन पिडियाट्रिक इन्फेक्शियस डिसीज हे देखील पूर्ण केलं आणि गेले 5 वर्ष मी पुढील अनुभवासाठी पुण्यामध्ये प्रायव्हेट प्रॅक्टिसमध्ये बालसंस्कार रोग तज्ञ म्हणून काम करत आहे. KM हॉस्पिटल पुणे, दीनानाथ मंगेशकर हॉस्पिटल पुणे, त्याच्यानंतर युनिक हॉस्पिटल चिंचवड आणि माझं स्वतःचं स्पाइन क्लिनिक म्हणून क्लिनिक आहे पुण्यामध्ये, येथे मी काम करत आहे. मी DNBचा रिकग्नाइज गाईड असून, अक्रेडिटेड गाईड असून KU मध्ये DNB PG टीचर म्हणून काम करतो. मला आतापर्यंत आपल्या सर्वांच्या सहकार्याने, सदिच्छांनी आणि प्रेमामुळे IIP मध्ये काम करण्याची संधी मिळालेली आहे. मागील वर्षी मी एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बोर्ड मेंबर होतो आणि त्यावेळेला शक्य तेवढंच चांगलं काम करण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. यापुढे देखील काय असतं, एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बोर्ड मेंबर करता काही गोष्टी महत्वाच्या असतात की ज्याच्यामध्ये एक तात्कालिक कार्यक्रम असतात. त्या वर्षाचे प्रेसिडेन्शियल ऍक्शन प्लॅन याच्या नियोजनामध्ये आणि इम्प्लिमेंटेशन किंवा अंमलबजावणीमध्ये मदत करणं आणि पुढील दूरगामी IIP मधील काही बदल असतात त्याच्यामध्ये देखील या पॉलिसी चेंजेस देखील भाग घेणं हा महत्वाचा रोल असतो. माझ्या दृष्टीने मी सेंट्रल IIP, महाराष्ट्र IIP आणि IIPची सदस्य मंडळी आपण सर्वजण या सर्वांचा दुवा किंवा कॅटालिस्ट म्हणून बनण्याची इच्छा व्यक्त करतो. हे जे सर्व उत्कृष्ट कार्यक्रम IIP तर्फे चालू आहेत सर्व स्तरांवर ते आपल्या प्रत्येक तळागाळातल्या बालरोग तज्ञापर्यंत व्यवस्थित पोहोचून त्यांच्यामध्ये निश्चितच अकॅडमिक इंटरेस्ट जागरूक व्हावा, त्याची वाढ व्हावी. तसंच आपले पिडियाट्रिक्सचे पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट विद्यार्थी, नवीन पिडियाट्रिशियन, यंग पिडियाट्रिशियन्स या सर्वांच्या पुढील फायद्यासाठी या सर्व सेंट्रल IIPच्या कार्यक्रमापासून फायदा व्हावा याकरता मी मनापासून प्रयत्न करत आलेलो आहे आणि यापुढे करत राहील. आपल्या सर्वांचं प्रेम, आपुलकी आणि सदिच्छा कायम माझ्याबरोबर राहाव्यात. या निवडणुकीमध्ये मला आपलं बहुमूल्य मत देऊन पुन्हा एकदा कामाची संधी द्यावी ही नम्र विनंती. नमस्कार.
धन्यवाद प्रमोद सर. पुढचे कॅन्डिडेट आहेत डॉक्टर रमाकांत डी पाटील सर. हे इज अ सिनियर पीडियाट्रिशियन फ्रॉम नाशिक. Over to you, RD sir.
Good afternoon, Honorable Election Officer, Maharashtra State President, Maharashtra State Honorary Secretary General, all OBs and EBs of CIAP, Maha IIP, respected seniors, my fellow respected contestants, and all the fellow IIPians and respected IIPians in the Maha IIP. At the outset, I will appreciate and thank this great initiative of Maha IIP office. Know your EB. Kudos to you. why there should be EB or this, why I should go for contest for being executive board member. What is great in that? Last few years, because of these mics and everything, the last person as a EB is at least being heard by president. Otherwise, the last member who was sitting in this EB meeting, he couldn't hear what president is to say. So executive board member can't do anything actually, but it is the tier system of CIAP. They want to train executive board member in such a way that if they become a office bearer, they will know how the executive body CIP work, how the higher echelon works. But it is not only like that. The executive board member is being heard. And I have been successful in representing all the pediatricians, whatever being their voice, with clarity of thoughts and without any fear. So when I'm contesting, if I want to become a second term EB, I want to pursue whatever my manifesto was there in last year. And whatever my manifesto was like standard treatment guidelines, fortunately, coincidentally, by grace of God, by the President 2022, it was his most important action plan of standard treatment guidelines. And I will work under my president if you give me an opportunity and if you choose me as executive board member, I will work with my president, CIAP, the executive body, HSG, to print these standard treatment guidelines in compendium and work for circulating it to all the civil surgeons, CMOs, RMOs, medical superintendent, so that if any case of negligence consumer, they will not be giving arbitrary decision according to their whims and their knowledge, but they will have to refer to these standard treatment guidelines and whether there has been any act of commission or omission or not. Friends, I also had published in my last manifesto that a private practitioner, periphery practitioner, and practitioner from town place will be included into TOTs and modules. And I have worked hard for that. I had been successful in that. Partly, although not completely, because it is again equitable distribution among all the executive board members. Third thing, what I had planned, and I will like to work continuously on that these communication skills have never been taught in our curriculum. And today's problem is whatever the assault is on their medicos. Many times we are not at fault, but probably if we communicated well, probably we had more empathy, probably if we had more time, many of these incidences might have been averted. And in undergraduate curriculum, postgraduate curriculum, it should be included. Along with that, live demonstration of recognizing the hostile language, protecting yourself. These are very important. And I will like to work under my president, HSG and executive body, along with fellow EB members, if I am given a chance. Friends, my vision is that democracy is not law of majority, but it is a protection of everybody, particularly have-nots. And I will like to say that I am a private practitioner. I am for last 32 years, I did my MBBS MD from BJ Medical College, Pune. And after passing out my MD, I had worked in government service as a medical officer in Dhule Civil Hospital and Nashik Civil Hospital. And I am in practice also since 1990. Over last 32 years, I know what are the hurdles of private practitioners, how they are not able to publish their data, how they are not able to document their data. And I will like to learn myself how to document it. And I will like to learn, disseminate it, and their representation should be there. And my mission will be that because this Indian Academy of Pediatrics needs a good admix of everybody. We need teachers, we need head of departments, we need academicians. At the same time, we need a good communicators, good managers from peripheries, from private practitioners, because out of 37,000 of members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, we have got nearly 32 to 33,000 of private practitioners, and their voice should be heard. So if you choose me, if I'm your choice, I will be your voice. For that, to be your voice, I request all the members of CIAP, particularly of MahaIAP, to make me one of your voice. I wish all the best for my fellow contestant, but at the same time, I will not stop working till the private practitioner working in smaller places and towns gets their equitable representation in higher echelon of CIAP. Friends, my time is still there, I think, for a minute or two. I have been a hard foot soldier of CIAP. I have been working, I have been a vice president of Nashik IMA. I have been president of Nashik IAP in 2007. I have been past secretary of MahaIAP 2010-11. I had been executive board member from which I have recused in 2022. I also recused from finance committee members, and I had an opportunity to work, and from which I have recused that I had been vigilance officer for CIAP, for family benefit scheme, a vigilance officer of CIAP. I gave my time and I have worked, and the work has been appreciated in CIAP. And I will continue to work on these grounds if you give me a choice and if you make me your representative. Friends, patience, persistence, and perspiration will make me achieve my vision and mission in CIAP. And it is the being a small foot soldier and executive body member can make difference. I can invoke the work done by other members, but there is code of conduct is there. So I will not like to take your time, but I sincerely appeal to make me your choice and vote for me for this coming election. And I will be working for you, and I will be available. I can definitely boast that I pick up phone at any time of any member from wherever across Maharashtra, or you're from India, I get a call. So I wish all the best for my fellow contestant, and I seek your blessings for my vote. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patient listening.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramakant Patil, sir. Then now I will request Dr. Renu Ajay Boralkar, madam. She is a senior pediatrician from Aurangabad to share her vision.
Namaskar sarvanna, Shubha Sayankal. I bow before God Almighty and my parents, and I will now have some dialogue with you for the next few minutes. Respected Dais, Dr. Yashwant Patil sir, all the MahaIAP President, Secretary, as well as OBEPs, and today dear contestants and my dear IAPians who are listening to this talk. My name is Dr. Renu Ajay Boralkar. As you know, I want to introduce myself as a person. I come from a doctor family. My father retired as a civil surgeon, and my mother was a DCH DGO of 1967 batch from Aurangabad, from VN English, sir. She had first DCS student. And my husband is an oncosurgeon. He is a associate professor at Government Cancer Hospital, Aurangabad, and has students of MCH oncosurgery to his credit. And I have a child who is 23 years old, and he is studying in IIT Mumbai, doing his MBA Finance after taking his engineering degree from Pune. So dear friends, I studied in Aurangabad, in Government Medical College Aurangabad, doing my MBBS and MD as a gold medalist. Right from my MBBS, I had 4 gold medals. I achieved medal in my pediatrics from my reverend teachers at that time. I could gather the knowledge and come into the practice, and came into this hospital, that is St. Nandalal Dhoot Hospital, which is a tertiary care referral hospital at Aurangabad. And also I am working here for last 23 years as pediatrician and pediatric intensivist, with having a very varied interest in various fields like immunization, adolescence, as well as rheumatology and infectious diseases. Dear friends, as a journey in the IIP, I have been active and enthusiastic member of the IIP branch of Aurangabad last 15 years. I have been fortunate to serve as the EP member of my branch for 3 to 4 years, from which I learned the path of IIP. I served as vice president of 2017, where all of the colleagues were female representatives at that time of our Aurangabad branch. I salute to all the IAPians who could make all the women dignitaries on that platform on 2017. And then I was president at 2020 when there was a COVID, and I was the president for during this presidency. Together with my fellow members, colleagues of the branch, I have upheld the values and programs as construed by national authorities through working to best of my abilities through digital platforms, CME, state and Western conference like Paschim Rang. Our branch of IIP was embellished by the Best Branch Award of category 150 to 200 members category in my presidency, and other national day category awards too. Not to overlook the co-curricular side, our branch also won the West Zone Bollywood quiz, and I was a part of that team. During COVID, everyone contributed to by their own ways. In that way, I was the first pediatrician to admit the pediatric child in a private setup in Marathwada and treated it successfully. And then many of our colleagues also did that thing. I also did my contribution to the society as I was elected to serve in the district task force for Corona during that time. I did my contribution to the society through the COVID vaccination program as head of the vaccination of our institute. Through various meeting platforms and newspapers, I helped the COVID queries, raise the awareness, and allayed the fears throughout the time. To tell you the few achievements, I am a speaker at national, state, and also the regional conferences and at various CMEs, and I have spoken over a variety of pediatric issues. I have mentored students being their PG guides in DNP and CPS programs from our institute. I have also trained fellow pediatricians in various modules like NCCD, MSU, CCIP immunization module, and others. I have contributed as a co-author in parental guidelines traveling with a child in reference to Presidential Action Plan 2021, and also been contributing in the past 10 months to 8 to 9 chapters translation in Marathi for the pediatric parental guidelines by the IEP. As a social commitment, I have been working in the charity organization NGO, which is UDAN, which cater for around 900 to 1,000 type 1 diabetes children for last 10 years. I am giving free of charge service to it, and also I take care of the pediatric problems of the children over there. I also work for health of girl child orphanage in Aurangabad, and also children with HIV positive who are orphans. My appeal is that I would request you to consider me as a common pediatrician's voice in the esteemed EB. It would be my endeavor to take the presidential and the national plans to the grassroots level, as everybody has said. Also, recently, as an ex-executive member of the MAHA-IAP and the ex-chairperson of the MAHA-IAP Women's Committee from February 2022 to September 2022, with the help of my president and secretary of MAHA-IAP, who have given me the chance to work on this platform, taking various academic programs with the help of my women committee members, and also with the team of various our IAPians, we could take them to the state level, give their talks at the state level, which were accredited by the MMC. And that is what was my aim of having a MAHA-IAP EB from 2020 to February to September 2022, to have a common pediatrician at the grassroots level coming to a state level platform to give their own talks. So, dear friends, I would consider it my responsibility to motivate the pediatrician to working at the peripheries level to the coming to the mainstream and help them participate in the national IAP programs, as all of you have said. I know that I am if I would be selected as an EB, I would consider myself to be very fortunate to be a suitable conduit to relay the problems and issue of our fellows from the rural areas to the national body so as to find the solutions to them. I would also like to have a contribution to increase the life membership of CIAP through my, as I could do it. And I would assure that the higher body will be able to reach through me into the remote and the rural parts of Marathwada and also Maharashtra. I would also consider myself fortunate to contribute in any academic activity or policies wherein I shall promise my utmost. The white color is symbol of purity and dedication, and a white color forms only when all the 7 colors mix up in synergy. I sincerely supplicate to include me in this vibjor of the IAP rainbow. I promise synergy through availability and sincere work. I humbly request all the IAPians here who are there present
15-20 सेकंद
to please vote for me in this voting for EB. And I also wish all the best luck to my colleagues, contestants for the EBs. Jai IIP, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Renu ma'am, for keeping in time your vision. Then next is Dr. Sanjeev Yal Joshi, who is the senior pediatrician from Yavatmal. Over to you, Sanjeev sir.
महाराष्ट्र IIP चे अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर गांगोलिया, डायनामिक सेक्रेटरी डॉक्टर अमोल, इलेक्शन कमिशनचे मेंबर आमचे सीनियर डॉक्टर यशवंत पाटील, नॅशनल IIP चे ट्रेझरर डॉक्टर समीर, सेंट्रल OB अँड महाराष्ट्र एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बोर्ड मेंबर्स, सगळ्यांना डॉक्टर संजीव जोशी यवतमाळचा साष्टांग नमस्कार. मी एक स्पेशल कोहोर्ट रिप्रेझेंट करतो आहे या सगळ्या माझ्या जे फेलो कंटेस्टंट आहे, सगळ्या कंटेस्टंटचे खूप खूप मनापासून स्वागत या फोरमवर. I belong to a place which is very small, and I belong to a branch also which is very small, and I belong to a cohort of a private practicing pediatrician at a most peripheral level. माझा यवतमाळ जिल्ह्यात एका छोट्याशा गावात जन्म झाला. गव्हर्नमेंट मेडिकल कॉलेज मधनं MD ची डिग्री घेऊन मी एक 3 वर्षासाठी असिस्टंट प्रोफेसर म्हणून GMC यवतमाळला लेक्चरर होतो. पण त्याच्यानंतर मी सोडून ऑस्ट्रेलियाला गेलो आणि निओनॅटल इंटेन्सिव्ह केअर मध्ये दुसरी ट्रेनिंग घेऊन मी स्वतःचं माझं NICU PICU गेल्या 28 वर्षापासून यवतमाळला सुरू केलेला आहे. बट फ्रेंड्स, it was not a easy task to do intensive care sort of thing almost 20 years before at a peripheral level. But I was blessed to have a good team now, and good guidance from my teachers. माझ्या रिस्पेक्टेड सिनियर्सना आणि IIPच्या सगळ्या मित्रांना माझी एक सिन्सिअर अपील आहे की मला या इलेक्शन मध्ये मॅक्झिमम वोट करा. का करा? बिकॉज आय हम्बली सबमिट दॅट आय डिझर्व टू विन दिस vote. And why I deserve to win this vote? At the same time, I must admit that my other fellow contestants, they are also equally deserving. But why I am deserving? Friends, for almost 2 decades, I had been shouldering different responsibilities in our mother organization, that is IIP. I was almost secretary for 5 years at my branch. Then I was president for almost 2 years of my branch. During my presidency, our branch in our category bagged 7 national prizes at the national level. Also, we adopted a village called a Cheese Buddy, which is mainly the Adivasi village, and we are still giving the IIP Yavatmal is still providing the health care services to that village, especially our target population is under 5. I always believe that even if you are coming from a small place or a small branch, your desire to do something big has to be there in your heart. आणि या तत्वानी मी या इलेक्शन मध्ये आलेलो आहे. की काहीतरी IIT साठी मोठं करायचं आहे. मित्रांनो, आय वॉन्टेड ऑलवेज टू बी अ मेडिकल टीचर, बट समहाउ काही गोष्टी झाल्या नाही, त्याच्यामुळे आय केम इन टू द प्रायव्हेट प्रॅक्टिस. But academic was always at the core of the heart. And this talent was recognized and well appreciated by my seniors. And then I was given opportunity to deliver talks and conduct symposia at the state and the national level. So since 2 years, since last 1 decade, I am at the national faculty at Pedicon, NNF, and Neuropedicon. मित्रांनो, सगळ्यात मोठी अपॉर्च्युनिटी मला मिळाली कम्युनिटी लेवलवर ॲज अ ट्रेनर म्हणून काम करायची. ती म्हणजे ट्रेनिंग द पॅरामेडिक्स to get the skill of bag and mask ventilation at the most peripheral level. And that job I enjoyed like anything. म्हणजे ज्या मिडवाईफ्स आहे, ANMs आहे यवतमाळच्या पेरिफेरीच्या हॉस्पिटलमध्ये, रुरल हॉस्पिटलमध्ये, PSC मध्ये, त्यांना आम्ही NRPचं ट्रेनिंग दिलं 10 वर्ष आधी. अँड आय ऑल्सो वर्क एज अ ट्रेनर फॉर ATM मॉड्यूल एज वेल अक्रॉस द स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. देन नॅशनल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ न्यूरोलॉजी चॅप्टर मी आता म्हणजे होतो सेक्रेटरी, मी ती पोस्ट रिक्यूज केलेली आहे. ॲज अ नॅशनल सेक्रेटरी आय हॅव कंडक्टेड इन पास्ट national CMEs on pediatric neurology across the country, and the basic aim was to have a forum where the super specialists in the field of pediatric neurology will interact with the practicing pediatrician, and they will help them how to face the challenges of day-to-day problems in their practice about the pediatric neurological issues and the emergencies. So with this view only the CMEs are conducted. I have the honor of hosting 3 national conferences of pediatric neurology, that is Neuropedic, under my secretaryship. One of the core issue in my which is always at the forefront of my action plan is the membership drive. When I took the reins of secretary of AOPN in the year 2017 for the first time, since then the numbers are doubled today. And friends, if at all I am voted to the post of EB in Central IIP, membership drive will be my key issue. Because you know that most of our young postgraduate, they come into the practice and then they get involved in their struggle of their practice, and they forget to get the membership. So I will promote each and every युवा pediatrician to get the membership of Central IIP as early as possible. आणि मित्रांनो, माझ्या फेलोजने सांगितलेलं आहे, EBचं काय काम असतं. EB is not a policy maker. Policy makers are the bosses of IIT. But EB is the instrument for implementing those policies at the most peripheral level, at implementing the health policies, the academic activities at the most peripheral level, to the benefits of the most peripheral pediatrician. And I will always keep in that mind that I belong to that particular cohort only. So my job is to be a voice of a common pediatrician, a peripheral pediatrician, and avail him all the academic activities, all the CMEs at his doorstep. And this I can very well do by promoting and uplifting the Yuva pediatrician across the state of Maharashtra to the state and national level as a faculty. Of course, their beginning could be they could be one of the faculty for that particular module at that particular local place. So that is my very important vision, to promote Yuva pediatrician as a faculty of the future. Mitranno, I sincerely thank all my seniors and colleagues for helping me over the years for carrying out my responsibilities, different responsibilities for our mother organization IIT. आता यावेळेस मी पहिल्यांदाच निवडणुकीच्या रिंगणात उभा आहे. मला आपल्या मतांचं आशीर्वाद देऊन IIP च्या EB पोस्टसाठी महाराष्ट्रातनं पाठवाल ही एक कळकळीची माझी हात जोडून विनंती आहे आपल्या सगळ्यांना. आणि मी प्रत्येक IIPयांचा व्हॉइस बनेल. जे काही एम्स अँड ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह सेंट्रल IIPचे महाराष्ट्रातून राहतील ते मी फुलफिल करण्याचा प्रयत्न करेल. अगेन पुनश्च धन्यवाद डॉक्टर अमोल आणि गांगुलिया सर हा प्लॅटफॉर्म आम्हाला दिल्याबद्दल. आणि मी माझ्या सगळ्या फेलो कंटेस्टंटला पण खूप खूप शुभेच्छा देतो. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Sanjay Joshi sir. Now next candidate is Dr. Vinayak Patki sir. He is a senior pediatrician from Sangli Mirrors.
Respected
Vinayak sir.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Respected West Zone Election Commissioner Yashwant Patil sir, our dear Hemant Gangolia sir, President, and Dr. Amol Pawar sir, Secretary of Maha IIP, my post EB members of Maharashtra State Maha IIP, dear friends, all contestants, colleagues, and respected seniors, Sangli Madun, Dr. Vinayak Patki यांचा आपल्याला नमस्कार. This time, first time from Western Maharashtra and Sangli, I am contesting for the post of executive body member. You may have seen me at different dioceses of Pedicon, Mahapedicon, Criticon, and different places in different workshops as an intensive care person. This time I want to contest for this place of EB member from Maharashtra State. I have been educated in from Mirrors itself. I am student of Government Medical College Mirrors in 1996, and then I have completed my diploma in pediatrics diplomatic pediatric critical in 99, and I have been main interest in pediatric critical care for almost last 20-25 years. I have been active member of Sangli district branch. I was honorary secretary of IIP Sangli district from 2009 to 2016. Then I have worked at different capacity at intensive care chapter, as I was executive board member for last 3 years. Then I recused the post of joint secretary of intensive care chapter in a last year. I have been awarded lot of fellowships because of my academic achievements. I have completed my fellowship in chest physician from New Delhi in 2004. In organization skill, IIP has awarded me in 2018 the fellowship of Indian Academy of Pediatrics. That was a great moment, and for appreciation from central IIP to me. And then because of my local level, state level, and national level in the field of pediatric critical care, teaching, education, creating different platforms, preparing modules, writing books, I was awarded as fellowship of American College of Critical Care Medicine. This I could able to tell few people in India got the opportunity, and one of the members of IIP, I am proud to be member of got that fellowship. Then after that, Indian Society of Critical Care Medicine also awarded me a fellowship in 2022-2029. Then Royal College of Child Health UK and Pediatrics has awarded me fellowship of FRCPCH in 2020. And after that, I have completed my fellowship in ECMO Society of India, and I am practicing ECMO specialist now at my areas as a last 1 to 1.5 years. As per contribution to the, as far as my academic things are concerned, I almost more than 125 publications on my, I have almost contributed to 125 publications. Out of that, 4 books are there, and one of the recent books which was published in 2019 was the, I was chief academic editor of IIP textbook of IIP PISU protocol with other my colleagues. Then I have almost 4 books I have written, 16 book chapters, almost 8 original papers, 10 review articles, 4 journal scans, so many PISU quiz, and many more abstracts. So I have been well versed with academics for last almost 20 years. I was founder editor and managing editor of Journal of Pediatric Critical Care, which has now index journal and only journal from Asia, which has contributing to the field of pediatric critical. I am proud to be a managing editor of that. Till 2021, I was managing editor of that journal. Also, I've been our editorial board of many national, international pediatric critical care journals, and I'm reviewer of many such journals. I have been trainer from 2007 to teach general pediatricians of rural area. IIP intensive care chapter has started basic pediatric intensive care course in 2006, and I was the instrumental person to start that course and take all to the periphery, all over India that course, and I've been active member of that. 2017, we have started one-day program called Essential Pediatric Intensive Care Course, and I was again an instrumental person of founder editor of that course, and we have conducted almost more than 50 people, 50 states places all over India. Then we have developed advanced pediatric critical care call also for hardcore pediatricians. Then I'm trainer for I have developed one program called IIP Tips, which was launched in 2018. Is a simulation based program. Myself with another colleague, because of code of conduct I can't take name, and we have conducting this simulation is a new educational tool. I have been completed my lot of experience in simulation, and I'm conducting that simulation based course in majority of the parts of country. I'm a postgraduate teacher for DCH, DNB, and I'm the director of Fellowship Pediatric Critical Care Program also. I have been lot of good organization skills also which required for EB. I have organized basic pediatric intensive care course in 2009. Then I've organized many ventilation workshop. Then I was joint organizing secretary for MahaNeocon 2024, and I was organizing secretary for MahaPedicriticon in 2022. What a EB should have, he should be good clinician, he should be good leader, he should be good academician, he should be the voice of people, he should represent himself, he should be good leader, he should be a link between central IIP and the peripheral pediatrician. I imbibe all the qualities which I feel to be a part of executive board member. I have served for Indian Academy of Pediatrics for almost 20 years. Given an opportunity, I will serve in a more better way. My vision is to take pediatric critical care all over India, to develop at least one pediatric critical care center and train person, and with the collaboration of government as well as NGOs with our chapter and central IIP. I want to disseminate the knowledge. I want to improve the manpower skill of pediatric intensive care all across the country. Not only pediatric critical care, but all my general pediatricians. I will try to take them early recognition of child, safe transport of child to the nearest PICU, and reducing the morbidity as well as the mortality. I wish all the best to my fellow contestants, and I request all of you, those who are from MahaIIP members, to vote me for this Maha Mela of democracy, this IIP elections 2023. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai IIP. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vinayak Patki sir. मला वाटतं आता सर्व जे 9 कॅन्डिडेट्स आहेत त्यांनी त्यांचे जे विजन आहे ते सर्वांसमोर मांडलेलं आहे, आणि प्रत्येक मेंबरने वोटिंग साठी प्रत्येक जे कॅन्डिडेट आपले महाआयपी मेंबर्स आहेत त्यांना वोटिंगचं अपील केलेलं आहे. मी डॉक्टर हेमंत गंगोलिया सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी 2 शब्द बोलावे.
Thank you, Dr. Amol. It was excellent listening to all the contestants. आणि सर्वांनी आपापली बाजू मांडली, सर्वांनी व्यवस्थितपणे आणि सर्वांनी त्यांना का मत करायचं त्यासाठी त्यांनी सर्वजणांनी आपली मत मांडली. मला वाटतं सर्वांचे डिफरंट फॅसेट्स आहे, सर्वांची डिफरंट कॅपेबिलिटी आहे, आणि IIP requires a blend of this all capacity, all potentials to be put for the welfare of the IIP. सर्वांचे काय काय वेगवेगळे क्वालिटीज आहे. मला वाटतं all are equally important for IIP. They are a very excellent IIPians. आणि मला असं वाटतं की कोणी जिंकू द्या, पण इट्स अ विन ऑफ MahaIIP, इट्स विन ऑफ IIP. पण मला अजून शेवट करत असताना ऑल द बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल द कंटेस्टंट्स. आणि मला असं वाटतं सर्वांनी मेहनत करावी, आणि नंतर ऑफकोर्स आपली 4च जागा आहेत आणि 1च जागा आहेत, तर 5च आपले EB होणार आहेत. पण जे राहिले तर मला असं वाटतं की पुढचे येणाऱ्या जरी ते काय झालं तरी त्यांना CIP मध्ये कुठेतरी महत्त्व स्थान बाकीचे जे जिंकतील त्यांनी देऊन त्यांना CIP च्या कामाला त्यांचा हातभार घ्यावं. जरी ते आपल्याला माहितच आहे, जरी इतके कंट्रीज पण बाकीचे जे 5च विनर राहणार आहेत, बाकी जरी लुजर असतील पण ते आता विनर्स फॉर IIP त्यानं कुठंतरी CIP मध्ये कुठंतरी ऍब्झॉर्व करून घ्यावी. असे जे जिंकतील CIP EB मेंबर्स त्यांनी त्याचा प्रयत्न करावं आणि आपल्या प्रेसिडेंट, सेक्रेटरी, अध्यक्ष जे आहेत, राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष त्यांना अपील करून त्यांना कुठेतरी ऍब्झॉर्व करून त्यांना काम करण्याची संधी द्यावी. आणि ऑल द बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल द कंटेस्टंट्स, ऑल द बेस्ट. आणि MHAIPN साठी पण सांगणार की सर्वांनी एक्सरसाइज करा, आपली मतं वाया नका जाऊ द्या. सर्वांना मत करा आणि आपले वी शुड हॅव द मॅक्झिमम वोटिंग फ्रॉम महाराष्ट्र. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. ऑल दी बेस्ट.
यशवंत पाटील सर, तुम्हाला काही बोलायचं आहे सर? अनम्यूट करा सर. Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot. Again, it was a great initiative taken by the MHAIP, and such meetings or initiatives should be continued in future also to represent our contestants in the next elections. Only my request is that we have to follow the code of conduct. Still the time is there, and with few words, short words, that my best wishes to all contestants, and those who are going to win, they will definitely serve for IIP, MHAIP, and those who lose the election, they will also serve for the IIP. These are my few things to tell, and my best wishes to all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, यशवंत पाटील सर. तुम्ही
डॉक्टर अमोल, डॉक्टर जयंत काहीतरी बोलावं वाटतं. कोणते डॉक्टर जयंत? बघा सर, बघा अमोल.
मी मगाशी वाचलं होतं जयंत उपाध्याय सर असतील, पण मग नंतर आता फक्त जयंत नाव आहे त्याच्या.
हो जयंत
जयंत आहे का?
येस सर. जयंत सर घ्या. या सर.
जयंतला बोलू द्या ना 2 शब्द.
मला माझा फक्त व्हॉइस ऐकू येईल. मी एका हॉस्पिटलमध्ये आहे वडिलांसोबत. सर्वप्रथम अध्यक्ष MHAIP डॉक्टर गांगुलिया आणि सेक्रेटरी अमोल तसेच संपूर्ण कार्यकारिणी MHAIPची यांचं मी अभिनंदन करतो हा कार्यक्रम घेतल्याबद्दल. आणि सर्व जे उमेदवार आहेत CIP इलेक्शन मध्ये पार्टिसिपेट करणारे त्यांना आपली बाजू मांडण्यासाठी एक चांगला प्लॅटफॉर्म उपलब्ध करून दिल्याबद्दल. हॅव्हिंग सेड दॅट, सर्वांना मी ऐकलं. प्रत्येकाने इतके दिग्गज आपल्या सोबत आहेत की जे यावेळेस इलेक्शन मध्ये लढतात आहे. विविध क्षेत्रात IIPच्या आणि सोशल फील्ड मध्ये काम केलेले लोक आहेत. सो वी शुड फर्स्ट बी व्हेरी प्राऊड ऑफ अवर स्टेट IIP ब्रांच की आपल्या सोबत इतके चांगले लोक आहेत आणि ते हिरिरीने डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोग्राम मध्ये IIPचा भाग घेत आहेत. सर्व उमेदवारांचं मी अभिनंदन करतो. सर्व उमेदवारांना मी शुभेच्छा देतो. आणि प्रत्येकच माणूस इथून जिंकूनच जाणार आहे, हारण्याचा प्रश्नच येत नाही आहे. 7 पैकी 5 जणांना निवडायचं आहे ते त्याचा निर्णय तर IIPचे सगळे आपले सदस्य करतील महाराष्ट्रातले. पण येणारा कुठलाही उमेदवार असो तो हिरिरीने महाराष्ट्रासाठी आणि सेंट्रल IIP साठी काम करेल अशी सगळ्यांना अपेक्षा आहे आणि असा विश्वास आहे. तर सर्व उमेदवारांना मी शुभेच्छा देऊ इच्छितो. आणि सर्व जे वोटिंग करणारे आपले सदस्य आहेत त्यांनाही या इलेक्शनच्या निमित्ताने हा जो एक इलेक्शनची पर्वणी होणार आहे त्या निमित्ताने सर्वांना मी शुभेच्छा देतो. कोणीही कटुता बाळगू नये इलेक्शन नंतर, खेळीमेळीने इलेक्शन व्हावेत अशी मी अपेक्षा करतो. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
थँक्यू जयंत उपाध्याय सर. मी डॉक्टर अमोल पवार, सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ महाराष्ट्र IIP. मी सर्व जे मुंबई, नवी मुंबई, ठाणे रिजन मधून जे 2 कॅन्डिडेट आहेत, बेला मॅम आणि जितेंद्र गव्हाणे सर, दोन्हींना शुभेच्छा देतो इलेक्शनसाठी. आणि नंतर बाकी महाराष्ट्रातून जे 7 कॅन्डिडेट उभे आहेत, मग ते गिरीश चरडे सर असो, संजीव जोशी सर असो, मनीष जैन सर, रेणू मॅम, रमाकांत पाटील सर, प्रमोद कुलकर्णी सर आणि सांगलीचे विनायक पत्की सर, या सर्वांना मी टीम MHAIP तर्फे, पूर्ण एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बोर्ड मेंबर्स तर्फे त्यांना इलेक्शनसाठी शुभेच्छा देतो. आणि प्रत्येक जे काही MHAIPचे मेंबर्स आता जॉईन आहेत, जे महाराष्ट्र IIPचे ऑफिस बिअरर्स, ब्रँचचे ऑफिस बिअरर जे जॉईन आहेत त्यांना मी विनंती करतो की मॅक्झिमम पॉसिबल वोटिंग पहिल्या लवकरात लवकर त्यांनी सर्वांना अपील करून, ब्रांच मेंबर्सला अपील करून, सर्व आपले जे सेंट्रल IIP चे प्रेसिडेन्शियल कॅन्डिडेट्स आहेत, नंतर इतर रिजन मधून पण व्हाईस प्रेसिडेंट कॅन्डिडेट आहेत, त्यांना पण आपल्याला वोटिंग करायचंय. नंतर आपलं वेस्ट झोन रिजन मधून पण कॅन्डिडेट्स आहेत, तर त्यांनाही आपल्याला वोटिंग करायचं आहे. मग जे आपले एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बॉडी मेंबर आहेत मुंबई रिजन आणि रेस्ट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, त्यांना पण आपल्याला वोटिंग करायचंय. तर सर्वांनी एवढं बघा की जास्तीत जास्त वोटिंग होईल आणि वोटिंगचं महत्व प्रत्येक ब्रांच मेंबर्सला, आपल्या प्रत्येक ब्रांच मेंबरला सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. ते वोटिंग करतायत का नाही तेवढं तुम्ही बघाल, अशी मी सर्वांकडून अपेक्षा व्यक्त करतो. आणि आजचा कार्यक्रम इथंच संपला असं मी जाहीर करतो. धन्यवाद.